This is Calibos, and we are playing Minecraft. Skybees even. Who knew? So one of the things that I would like to do is make our life easier as far as silicon. The way that we're making silicon now is I think we're pretty much stuck with like nether quartz dust and sifting it. And I would just like to make that better. But there is another step to this process, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to do first. See, I've added some drawers to make future expansions for honeycomb things easier. Um, so, like I said, there's a couple of other steps to this process, and what I'd kind of like to do is a little bit of automation so that we can automate our honey blocks here. And this, we'll need a void upgrade for this. Because I don't honestly think that we're going to be needing a lot of it, and we can make more, and we're going to have more upgrades. There we go. So the reason that we want to make bottles, void upgrades. The reason that we want to be able to make this is to automatically empty our bottles. That we're having this process here, and I want to be able to stop hassling with it so that it does its thing. Um, So, like, some of these are definitely going to overflow sooner than others. But the idea is this. If we autocraft the bottles, then we can put them back into centrifuges that we are making. And then once we are making stuff with the centrifuges, the other thing that we can do is the centrifuges have, like, if we don't have bottles in it, they produce a liquid. This stuff. And then we can just pump the liquids out. So, I mean, that's the other issue, is that we could just stop using bottles. I haven't really decided how I want to do that yet. For the moment, though, we just need to be getting to silicon. So silicon bees are going to be Certus and nether quartz. So let's look and see if we have that. So we have nether quartz here. And we have Certus quartz. So let's check, but I think that we've actually got these already up top. We don't have any Certus quartz things. Alright, so let's grab the Certus quartz bees. And let's grab... Ooh, don't we have a block of Certus quartz up here? Make it daytime. I don't have a plan, I'm sorry. Scattered. Um, so block of quartz, you are quartz marble. Block of Certus quartz. So this is one of the ones that we're going to need a lot of. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a permanent home. We're going to go ahead and throw these bees down. They are very young and will take a while. Like 10 or 12 minutes or some ridiculous thing like that. These guys are happily doing their own thing, which we like. So we're gonna breed up a couple more Certus quartz bees so that we have a supply of them. Wow, we don't actually have a lot of Certus quartz, so we are probably just gonna have to wait for that. So while we're waiting for that, what do we need for an autocrafter? So this is the crafter. We're going to need construction, destruction, 2 advanced processors, machine casing, all of that nonsense. So steel. So I basically waited for this to finish out. So that is no longer, you know, a thing. We're gonna need plates. As the casings are gonna require 4 steel plates each, quartz enriched iron, which we've made, and stone, which we have. So this will give us, what, 16 or some nonsense like that? Yeah, 16. Sorry, I had to pause there. There was a thing going on. I am clearly miscount. No, it should give us 64. I am just an idiot. Hopefully they don't despawn. We'll just grab 40, let the others finish. I'm nervous about letting it go. Just wait. I mean, there's only 16 left. Nine, 8, 7, 6. All right. So now that we have steel plates, let's give steel plates a home, so that when we send them away, they won't like go away forever. Stone we have in there. Quartz, enriched iron we have. So let's make some casings. right. I freaking hate this. So annoying. So annoying. Alright, but at least it's done. So we have these casings. So let's see what else we need for the crafter. Crafter. We're going to need 2 advanced processors, construction, and a destruction. 2 advanced processors, 1 destruction, and then we're going to need a construction core. Basically going to be glowstone. Gotta own anything, anywhere. Gold. So we'll need that. Basic processors are iron, so let's get a stack of iron. That go. Whoop. So redstone. Redstone? It's a glowstone. That. Pretty sure that's right. Yeah. So that'll now give us the construction core that we need. Crafter. Gives us our first crafter. So that's cool. But we can't actually use it without a crafting grid. Is one of these things. So we're going to need advanced processor, crafting table, and a grid. So do we have any grids? Actually, there's probably going to be over here. What do we need for a grid? So destruction, construction, improved, and a panel. So destruction, panel, destruction, improved. Grid. Boom. Okay, so now, so we have a crafting grid. Now we need a pattern grid. Going to require advanced processor and a pattern, which is going to be that. Now we need 1 advanced processor. Green one. Boom. Pattern grid. Victory. Oh my, that's right, it's a quest pack. Woohoo! Find storage. Pattern grid, crafting monitor, crafting manager, storage monitor. Basic processor. We should have basic processors here. destruction cores. Fine. Okay, so that's that. Do need exporters and stuff. But we can also pattern grid. We want to put the pattern grid wherever our autocrafters are going to be for at least the moment. Coal. So we're going to need to place the autocrafter somewhere. I am not sure necessarily where at this time. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking that we need to move the orchid setup to somewhere that is not here. We're actually going to need a couple of these autocrafters. The first thing I like to do is teach them how to make themselves. The problem is this horrible thing. Let's see, what is the mod called? Extended crafting. Basic crafting table, basic auto crafting table. So I don't know how this works. So we're gonna have to make one of these. See how it works. Or I'll have to do a tutorial or something like that. So that we can start working out how to incorporate this into our crafting and auto crafting setup, as I want to do as little with this mod as humanly possible, as far as like I want to be able to set it and forget it, or put recipes into it or something that has nothing to do with me actually doing anything. Because yeah, this mod is garbage. I hate it intensely. If you hadn't figured that out. Where to put the crafter, actually? I mean, we're gonna have plenty of space, I guess. So I guess for the moment we can just put it here. So the first things that we need to do is JEI synchronized patterns. Let's make a pattern. And we'll use this pattern to make that. Now we can demand patterns. The trick is going to be this. The way that we make the quartz enriched iron right now is via the alloy kiln or the centrifuge. So right now we're using the alloy kiln, which means that we have to pump stuff into the alloy kiln, we'll wait for it to process, and then whatever. Alternately, we can get these, which require the B naturally, which requires silicon and iron. So now you see why I wanted to go for silicon. Stick. Oh, we just put an anchor over here. Why not, right? A little lazy. So we will call this home stuff. Stuff. Here, B stuff. Are we still not very grown up? Forever and ever and ever. But we should be getting Certus quartz honeycombs. So we can give them a home here. We'll grab one. Okay, let's kind of one, feed the rest in there. This is what I'm saying about the auto crafting. I just don't want to have to hassle with part of it. But we can start getting the bees aged up, which is good. Once the bees are aged up, I'm going to go ahead and we can just go click the other one. And we can basically just kind of breed them up as we go. So one of the things that I could potentially do is we could run cable over here and just have it feed honeycomb in here and then drain into the system. What does it look like underneath here? So that's trim. So if we were willing to, like, we could just move this actually. Seems like it would actually be more helpful to us. So what if we move the centrifuge? Because now that all of this is connected to a storage system, it doesn't have to be convenient to this. It can be convenient to whatever the heck we want it to be convenient to. And none of that. So a little bit of extra running around is fine because I'm trying to eat the honeycomb. We'll have to speed this up at some point. And we're pretty much at time. We run out of time so quickly. So very quickly. Come on, hop out. Got food. Where's your friend? Doing? The bee thing. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing between episodes. Is I'm going to wait for these guys to age up, and then start breeding them, so that we can get more Certus Quartz bees. And then I'm going to collect some Certus Quartz bees and some of the regular Nether Quartz bees, which are in here. And once that's done, I'm going to... That's a little freaky, honestly. Once that's done, I'm going to breed them together, and then we'll have silicon bees. And then once we age up the silicon bees, we'll be breeding them with iron bees, and then we'll have the quartz enriched iron, which will make that. It'll cut a step out as far as needing the smeltery, the alloy smelter, or whatever it's called. That's currently the plan. We'll see what actually happens. It could be completely wildly different, depending on, stuff and things. Oh, there we go. So yeah. I hope you liked the episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. And you like to have bees? Well, then I probably don't know you very well, because I like bees theoretically, but not actually in person. Especially in Minecraft. Alright, have a good night.